Sigma have given us the ability to borrow a lens for a little while now. Probably have borrowed it for a little bit longer than I should have. It is the first full frame 10 times optical zoom, and it's this lens right here. This is a 60 to 600 millimeter. It has two versions of image stabilization. This is where you're going handheld, or if you're using a tripod or something along those lines. And I gotta say, I'm so impressed with this lens. I've used this lens on a number of projects recently, and we've got another shoot this weekend which we're going to be using it on. Why I'm impressed with this lens is because when it does come to super telephoto lenses like this, they do actually suffer from distortion on the lowest and highest end, but I was incredibly impressed with the performance out of the images. They came across really very sharp. I took this lens out with Sam Smith from Sigma, and we were looking at a couple lenses that day. We were looking at the 50mm f1.4 Sigma Art, the new one, and then this one. But I have to say, from using this on a number of jobs and just day-to-day shooting with it, like I said, incredibly impressed with what I got out of it. Check this snippet out from a video I did recently on creating an ad for Camera Center. So the main reason in which I was down Cardiff Bay at this point for shooting this ad was to make sure I managed to get the shots of the birds that I wanted to, as well as a few zoomy in and out shots. Now, you may have noticed me do quite a few of these throughout the entire video. This is for a reason. This being taken inspiration from another vlogger that I really like watching called Dan Mace. What he has done in the past is used a 150 to 600 and zoomed it in and out on the streets of New York, and then combined all the shots together, added some motion blur. Here's what it looks like. Also, when it comes to the photo side of stuff, we've been doing a shoot recently for a product, and I got to say it was really impressive. We took this up to Elan Valley and got some incredibly good looking shots out of it. Be able to pick out subjects from any kind of crowd. So if you think of it from a landscape perspective, picking out a tree on the side of a hill, or even a single person in an entire crowd. This lens has a lot of uses in many different situations, for videographers, for photographers, but also creatives as well. When you think about what this kind of lens could be used for, is you're looking at your TikToks or your Insta Reels, where you're actually trying to pick someone off at a distance, interacting with somebody, like a lot of popular Insta Reels and TikToks and stuff like that. This lens can do that, and it can zoom out at a beat of a heart. You can snipe people with it, but you can also get a decent wide there as well. So for being Sigma's first full frame 10 times zoom, it's an incredible lens. It's a return to form for Sigma. I mean, it's not even a return to form. Sigma are pretty excellent when it comes to their lenses. Incredibly sharp, like I said, and very impressed with it. Even the autofocus, I believe, works really well, tracking autofocus in crowds and stuff like that. If you are looking at buying it, then make sure you follow the links down below. I can assure you, for nature, landscape, street, city, products, sports, anything that you want to have that reach and to have that range, this lens is excellent. And doesn't help that there's nothing else on the market like it either. Anyway, my name's Stuart. This is Camera Center UK. I hope you've enjoyed your day, or enjoyed the video. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Stay tuned. We've got some really awesome stuff coming, and yeah, have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.